Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of
Boys, Booze, and Blood!
I am Edward, known as the Beloved Freak.
I am George, known as Jug16X.
And I am your mama's chest hair, the Beta 00.
Ooh.
And we're here to discuss the horror movies of 2018.
Oh.
Now, let's see, we don't need to mention today's date, but it's already in 2019.
We're
Happy
a little
2019.
late.
So happy
New
New
Year to you
happy,
all.
Happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, and all that good stuff.
Exactly.
Yes, happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
So, now we're going
Josie.
we're just going to count down our movies of 2019. We're going to go through the list. We're going to let you know what we liked, what we didn't like. And it's no specific order. It's just what stood out most for us.
For the year.
So,
Good and
here,
bad.
let us take a shot for it.
Shot to 2019.
Cheers, boys.
To 2019. To many good ones. To the good horrors that await us.
Yes.
So,
All right.
Let's start the list off with
Strangers 2.
Strangers Pray at Night. Now, as no, I enjoyed this one because I bought it after and I rewatched it 2 or 3 times. So I enjoyed it. It's a fun movie, fun slasher. It's a different take on the original, just because I feel like the original's slow burn slasher that it's very suspenseful. Where this was more fun.
Out there.
Soundtrack wise was my favorite.
Of course.
Yeah,
You're all
of
about
course.
the 80s.
All is
So
about
the
the 80s, all the
nostalgic
vibe,
80s.
the score was great. I mean, come on. Was it not fun?
It was fun.
I love the cinematography. A lot of people like mentioning a lot of the lightings with the music and everything. I think it was some scenes were beautifully shot. I think like it has a little bit more. Whether people agree with it or not, it has a little more character development as opposed to the first one. We don't know too much of the first one.
Yeah.
This one you get a little more in depth behind the like they try to do a little bit more of a story, like a bigger story with it. And some of the characters have a little bit more arcs, so there's a little bit more stakes are a little bit higher because people die. In this first one, no one really died. Well, one person died.
Oh, yeah.
2.5. Well, 1.5.
1.5.
I'm on the other side of the spectrum. I actually did not like this movie that much. I have only seen it once and I haven't seen it again, but I did have fun with it. Cinematography, everybody was talking about the fucking pool scene, blah, blah, blah. To me, it was like...
I'm sorry, but for the whole movie, that pool scene was great.
And everybody keeps saying that, but I just didn't see it. I just thought it was generic, honestly.
You don't like the song?
Like
I love the song and I love the colors, but
It's
that
not
doesn't
just-
mean that together
well-
is gonna be a masterpiece to me.
You know what I saw it as? Okay, so like, just imagine the soundtrack to being killed by Jason in the video game.
Yeah.
Like, you know how if
Totally
a cancer
looks
was
like that,
caught,
yes.
like, it's a cinematic kill? Like, that's what I thought. It was a cinematic
well,
kill.
I mean-
see that's the reason why you like it. I like it for a different reason.
Exactly.
I like it like the cinematography for me is besides the lighting, the music. I just like the whole underwater scenes. I love that the way it's shot. Like in between
Up and down.
up and down, you feel like you're there in the scene.
Yeah.
So that part I appreciate a little bit more.
To me, it was really whatever. I just love the first one. I think the first one is one of my favorites of all
It was
time.
creepy.
I love the dress.
Yeah.
Scary.
I love even though it was not a lot of people getting killed. I was like,
It didn't need it. It didn't need
it did not need it at all. And they do get killed at the end. Spoiler alert.
So you feel like this one
But-
was more playful?
Not even.
Or like- or like
it was just like I thought it was thrown together.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, I did not care for the family at all, and the people that I did care for did not even fight for their lives. So I cannot respect that.
Oh, I know.
The parents.
The parents.
did
I
not fight for
I
their
know,
lives.
but I love Christina. Here's my thing. Christina Hendricks.
Great boobs.
Great boobs. Like, she sacrificed herself for her daughter, and I was just like...
She could have fought and sacrificed herself.
Okay,
You
how's
know what I
with
mean?
those tits? Like, you know those
She can't move. Okay.
10 pounds each. Like, she's not gonna be able to climb
And
up
the
the fucking
jacket.
trailer. Like, she's just like, She's like, I'm not.
No,
gonna make it.
not crawl. I know she couldn't crawl. She did not try to
She
fight
meant,
up the
like-
bitch at all. Like an elbow to the face or just leave me alone
Like-
or something. She literally.
I get you,
The
okay.
girl hugged her from behind and she just let go. Bye.
Kind of like he wanted to
Like
like
that.
physically fight for your life. Not
Yeah.
I
just-
get it. Just fight as much as possible. And it's but a lot-
sentimental, but
But
she
that's a
could've
lot
fought.
of things I have.
And the dad did the
I think,
same.
but I think we all
Well, the
do
dad
the
was
same
injured.
thing with slasher
his
movies.
arms worked.
We yell. That's the thing we all do though. We yell and we want them to be different,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we
yeah.
can't. And that's what I have an issue with a lot of slashers. I'm just like, I want them to fight more, but it's just.
But I didn't
You
feel.
go Brenda on them.
Yes, because it's just like elbow him, stab him in the knee. But you can't expect that.
But
from
with
them.
the original Strangers, I was quiet as a mouse.
Right.
Just letting it ride.
But they also did dumb moves.
Oh, they did, but I wasn't
Totally.
like I don't know. They kind of did something. I don't know. I was quiet. I was just waiting for this.
Well, it was that kind of. That's
Yeah,
where the
it was
tension
that
came
kind
from.
of
The
movie.
quiet. The quietness came from the tension of that movie, and that's why I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's just I'm glad they tried to do something different in the spirit of it, but do something different.
It
with
was
the
fun.
material.
Definitely a fun movie.
Definitely.
Next up, what do we have?
We have Annihilation.
This was really good. I love Natalie Portman.
One of my favorites of the year.
Yeah. I saw half of it, and I never. Okay, look, I saw half of it because I tried to download. My iPhone wasn't working well, and it couldn't stream. I'm getting around to it.
We're watching it
but
tonight.
okay, no, but like the half that I saw was
Yeah.
good. I can tell it was going somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'll just
The
let you take
acting
a
was
peek on this.
amazing.
The whole
The
cast,
last
yeah.
20 minutes of it were the trippiest things
It was
I've ever
such a
seen
mind
in
fuck.
my
Yeah,
life.
it was such a mind fuck. I loved it.
And when you watch it high and drunk, it just marks you forever.
just the screams from the creature.
Oh, the creature, the bear,
terrified me.
First of all, is really terrifying, and second of all, it's amazing creature design.
Yeah,
Which reminds me to put another.
but whoever did the vocals for that creature was brilliant. That was so good. Like that really scared me.
Yeah,
So-
he was really terrifying.
Mhm.
He was really terrifying and just really well designed because it's like a bear, but it has the face of a human skull. It's just you didn't get to see it because you only saw first half of it.
I'll get around to it. I
But
swear.
dude, bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted more Oscar Isaac in that one, but other than that, that movie was ace.
Yeah.
It was
Ace,
great.
Okay,
ace,
so Annihilation is
all
ace,
that.
and I am going to take it into 2019.
Watch it.
First
I
perspective.
really,
like,
it's a really good sci-fi horror movie.
Honestly, like, I rent my movies on Apple now. Like, I pay the amount just because I'm just like, fuck it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's worth it to watch it in your house, comfortable.
Yeah.
I saw Night School and I wasn't impressed, and I was excited for that movie.
Also, I had a little fun. I had fun. I wasn't
It
bored.
was not
I
that
wasn't
good.
bored.
I wasn't bored, but it's just the same time it wasn't funny.
No.
So
We've
that's how
seen
I'm
that
treating my
shit
movies.
before.
I'm paying just like, okay, this is not a horror movie. It was part of the list, but Venom, I didn't enjoy it.
Oh,
I enjoy it. I didn't like
I
it.
rented
I
it.
thought it was
It
fun.
was stupid.
It was okay, but I was like, I just wasted $6.
Tom Hardy annoys me. Sorry about
Anyway,
it.
we are going to the house that Jack built. Now,
I haven't seen it.
I saw it because I saw a lot of you recommend it. Specifically, Slasher Junkie, Charles, you recommended it.
Because he promoted the movie?
He promoted it because
He
okay.
promotes everything.
First of all, I don't know if you guys saw Nymphomaniac by Lars von Trier. Now, that movie was fucked up. It was kind of long and overdone, but as of someone who's a sex addict or whatever, like, it's a great portrayal, especially because it was a female.
Okay.
So that's why for this they played it as a serial killer, and a serial killer like exploiting his kills, and you go with each kill. Okay, I thought there were gonna be more detail with each kill. This is one of those artsy fartsy movies where dialogue takes the majority of the fucking movie,
Okay.
and this is what I didn't like. I thought it was gonna be simpler than that. Where, okay, if this guy's a serial killer and he's detailing each of his kill,
Show me that.
show me that. Tarantino would have done a better job with this kind of script.
Interesting. Okay.
Because, like,
I can see
okay, Uma Thurman was his first kill,
Uh-huh.
and I was excited. I'm like, okay, it's Uma Thurman. Like, it's going to be a specific special kill. Nothing. It
Nothing.
was a boring conversation for about 15, 20 minutes, and then she gets killed. But it goes to each one. Nothing about the film did I see that was shocking.
Okay.
And I feel like this is another one of those movies that people overhype.
Okay.
They overblow it.
They're like,
where-
look how artsy I am. I love
Exactly.
So
they overblow
was it
the
pretentious?
artsiness of it. It's pretentious.
Pretentious art, yeah.
this. Interesting.
And I like Matt Dillon as a character.
He's
He was good in the
he's
movie.
a great actor.
He like as a
Yeah.
serial killer because I kind of look. And
Was
this
he
is
scary?
you know what, this is another mention, and I'm gonna throw this movie in there because we didn't write it. My Friend Dahmer.
Oh, that's not a horror movie, but yeah.
That's not a horror movie. It's more of a drama, but
And it's
still,
not 2018, is
it's-
it?
No, it was last year.
Okay.
So this is a 2018 movie, but same themes, serial killer. What I wanted from the house that Jack built was more of like, because it offered shock value, I didn't get enough shock value. There was no kills. The last ending of it was more like fantasy, where like, okay, he's gonna go to hell or something like that, or I didn't like it. It was very like artsy fartsy, how I kind of felt with Hereditary. We'll get into that later.
Ooh.
But for a movie about a serial killer, it was not executed well. Where this one failed, I feel like My Friend Dahmer did better. Even though technically My Friend Dahmer did not exploit all his kills, to see the mind of a serial killer, this movie did. Like, one, Ross Lynch, fine ass motherfucker.
Is he the one dating Demi Lovato now?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think
he was in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. He plays Harvey, but
oh no, that him.
As Jeffrey Dahmer, he did fucking well.
Okay.
You know, you can see him torturing the animals. Like, he's just psychologically, you get the feeling. Do you know how we felt when we went to the Museum of Death?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get the same feeling from this movie.
Oh.
Just because it's like we know he's a serial killer and we see like how he's acting and how he grew up, you kind of get that feel. I wanted that if this movie was going to be psychological, I wanted the same feeling and I didn't get it. I was just bored.
Okay.
Doesn't matter if I was high and drinking. I was just bored.
Did you see it, Eddie?
No.
No, me either. Okay,
No,
we're done
so
with this.
we're done with this movie and on to the next.
Insidious, the last key. I haven't seen it.
Me either.
Should be the last movie. This movie did not sit well with me. I saw the first two. I'm not a fan of this franchise.
Me either.
First one bored me. I don't remember many of it.
I like the first half of the first one, and that's it.
Yeah. Second one bored me even more. I skipped the third one, so everyone said that to check this one out. They said it was really good. I do love Lynn Shay. She's a really good actress. I applaud her for being an older woman, being in a horror movie in the fourth one, and still being successful.
But hold on, Jamie Lee Curtis is the only old woman that does
there's
horror.
other women who can do it.
Oh, look at that.
But aside from Lynn Shay, the rest of the cast was horrible. The story was horrible. The trailers lie to you. Whatever scenes they showed you there, they're not even in the movie.
Bitch, why do they do that?
Like the whole.
We were just looking at Black Christmas and we saw the trailer how they have all these cool scenes that they don't.
But they're
even
not in the
show
fucking
in the
movie.
Yeah, and that's what's
and
sad.
I got irritated because I was like, I saw the trailer because I saw the movie. I was like, there's a lot missing. So I went back after the movie ended. I saw the trailer. Almost every single thing they showed in the trailer was not even in the movie.
That's fucked up.
It was like I expected more monsters.
Can we sue them for false advertising?
I should.
But it was just like the movie where I expected more monsters, not just ghosts or anything, but they're showing like creatures. I was like, okay, I'm getting like Silent Hill vibe from this. So I was like, I'm down to watch this. I saw it. It tried to do humor, didn't need it. It was a piece of shit, and yeah, fuck this movie. So
On to
one
the
of the
next.
worst.
One of the worst. Sorry.
Okay, boarding school.
Now this one you're taking over because
I'm
I know
taking
I
over.
haven't seen and Eddie hasn't seen, but it's an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention because I liked it a lot. It's not super horror. I'm gonna say it's horror fantasy because it's like the title says it's a boarding school with not special need kids, but like between rebel kids and special kids. I don't know how to explain it really, but there's this one kid
Like
who
Rebelde.
loves horror movies, but he may or may not be gay, and that's the whole thing of it because they keep hinting at like, oh, your parents sent you because you're queer or blah blah blah. But he's so into horror, and I related to it so much because as a kid you were a little bit weird because you were gay and you liked horror. So now that we found each other, like we know that there's a bunch of us that does that. But this resonated to me as
That's why this
kid.
is important.
This is why I was adamant about adding this to the list of it, even though you guys haven't seen it and it's not very well known out there. A few of the listeners out there have seen it, but it's a slow burn and it kind of it's fantasy at the beginning, but then at the end, the last the third act, as you say, it's kind of horror. A lot of people die. There's the villain gets revealed and you see that it's more psychological, more about like an adult trying to tell a kid that he's wrong in what he feels inside. It's really cool, and it's a drama horror fantasy for all you horror queers out there.
That sounds like a movie I don't want to see.
Yes, and I think
No,
you
I
guys
will
should.
check it
I think
out,
you guys
yeah.
should. It's not super entertaining, but it is. If you stick with it,
But
it just resonated with me.
The story,
a lot. Yeah,
these are the kind of characters I want to like watch. It doesn't have to be horror.
Yeah, and it's cute
centered
because
and
it is
everything.
kind of like X-Men, where there's like they're in a boarding school and there's like a group of 7, but they all have their different kinks about them.
Yeah.
It's one of
really
those
cute.
movies where it's like it's centered around a character that feels weird because of what they like.
Yes.
A movie that it came out years ago, but it was called Found.
Oh, no,
it's an independent movie.
Okay.
So it's like this kid who's a horror fan. Like he wants his mom to take him to the video store always to like get these movies, and he rents this movie called Headless, and they create a spin-off off of that.
Oh, I don't know.
But his brother turns out to be a serial killer. Like he goes into his brother's bag and he finds a severed head. And he just closes it back up.
I've heard about this.
And then like it has a sick ending. Like I saw it in the theater like in Hollywood like
interesting
long time ago. But it's like I said, the kid was a horror fan.
Yeah.
And then finding this out like, you know,
the kid in boarding school, like he puts his mom's dress on.
Exactly,
like,
you get to feel yourself as a like you know in the genre.
Sure. It's like
I really want to see this.
I have these kind of feelings inside, but I also like these fucking like bloody, gory thoughts. In my
I'm
head.
gonna look it up. I really want to see this. I have to see this.
It's so good.
It sounds like something I really want to see.
Definitely. So put it on the list. Now, next up is the First Purge.
Now,
that's George's movie.
That's my movie.
That's his
I fucking loved it. Okay, I know it was story-wise. I have issues with it because I feel like why would they do a First Purge in this? Well, okay, no, actually, it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense, you know, in the small island of Staten Island, they do the First Purge and everything. Now, just for lack of a better word, people found this movie too black.
Not too black. They said there was just like a black
No,
purge.
a lot more than one person told me like this movie was too black.
Really?
They were like, they thought like, I know why you liked it. I'm like, why did I like it?
That's why I said it's George's movie.
I'm like, why did I like it? They're like, because this is a hood movie.
It is a hood movie.
So the fuck what? It had the dude from Insecure in it, and he was a badass. But yes, it was a black.
It has
centered
it has our
movie.
Latinos in it too.
It has our Latinos in it, like very few, but like still more black. It was actiony.
Yeah.
I liked it. Like, what was wrong with it?
That's
what I want to know. What was wrong with it?
I found it entertaining as fuck.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
I
Like,
have
it
no
was
problem.
very.
I mean,
what
there's
did you like? What did
there's
you like
obviously
about it?
there's gonna be problems with these Purge movies because whatever, they're not released. Blah blah blah. We can find a lot of. We can find a lot of things wrong with it, really. But I had blast with it. It was actiony, like you said.
Okay,
it was fast paced. It was like
when that crackhead started stabbing people
was
at
the
the party,
best
I was
scene
like,
ever.
"Oh, get me away from him!
Yeah.
Fuck that!" I was like, "He is
These people-
scary."
Did you see it or not?
No,
these people are trying to. Okay, because so it's the First Purge, right? So there's people that are gonna
Don't
be like,
say.
They're like, "We're
they're gonna be
partying."
like, yeah, we're
doing
partying on the First Purge, but then shit
Shit gets
happens.
down.
Like they get cracking, and that scene is really cool.
Just because like I was disappointed with the third one, so when I saw this one, I'm like, I'm gonna probably skip it.
I was disappointed with the first one.
'Cause this is when what was it? Movie Pass wasn't working for me, so I was like, I can't go watch it. So I can't.
You're gonna
I'm not
skip
gonna.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna pay $20 to go see it.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson with the fucking Insidious movie, so I'm like, I'm gonna skip this one.
Yeah.
But was since I haven't seen it, was it the premise like was it?
The premise was already
like,
the first person.
Was it political?
It's always political. The first movies are
yeah,
political.
What was the
Because it's
reason
like-
why?
Because okay, like they wanted to test this out, and so Marissa Tomei,
Yeah,
who was
which
in
I
it,
love. I
which
love.
I love Marissa Tomei. She came up with the idea, you know, and she said, "Okay, we should test it out." You know, it wasn't how it was going,
But
the
test it
government-
out on the minority.
Yeah,
In this area where the minority lives, the blacks and the Latinos and all this.
It's
and,
not
the,
poor.
and how they
Why
said it,
not?
like, okay, you can leave the island, but if you choose to stay,
You
we'll
get
give
money.
we'll
You get
give
money. You get money.
So they
if
bribe
you,
them.
you get money if you stay and try and maybe get killed, or you get money if you go out and try and kill people.
Exactly.
Okay.
So some people stayed, took the money, and were part of the
Some
experiment.
people are out there, but it's the struggle.
me, it was
it's
very-
the struggle of the First Purge. If you're gonna go out there, there's this temptation. Like I
But
kind of have this anger inside me, and they're giving me money. So should I go and fuck them up, or should I stay and just be safe and
I
not still
liked
get money?
Honestly, I liked it. It was fun.
Fun times.
It was great. I still haven't bought it, but
Was it
was
better than the
fun.
third one at least?
Yeah.
Oh,
think
I
the third one is
enjoyed
worst
it
one.
better than the third one.
The
Okay,
third one
then
is the
I'll-
worst one, I think. I think the second one is the best one.
I
And,
like
Second
then,
one's
I
the
argue
best
it's
one.
and then the
best one.
First Purge is
Yeah.
second, I think. Because
Okay.
I hate the first.
Second, first, third, and then whatever.
I think-
election.
I think
Second,
I just hate
third,
election.
Election and the first is last
Yeah.
one.
I just hate election.
I hate
didn't have a
election too.
whole problem with it.
But
Now,
whatever.
our next one is
oh.
shit, Hereditary.
Mm.
Boy,
You just brought this up, so
you know, I've been meaning to give it a second watch. It's just I went to go see it in the theaters, movie past it and everything. Toni Collette was everything.
Yeah, we know
She was
that
everything.
already.
Toni Collette was everything. She did what she does best and was acts.
Tell us something we don't know. We all have praised Tony Collette up the wazoo. Tell us something more. Tell us something more.
It's overhyped.
This is what not only is it overhyped. Like, yes, she was great. Yes, she's an amazing actress. Everyone's saying she should win the award. Give her the award already. Whatever.
Yeah, she deserved it.
It was good, at least but you know what? It's like, as much as I love it, there's 2 scenes that stood out, but that's it. And most of that happened in the first half of the movie. The second half, I felt it was very stupid. It was very generic. It was not scary for me. I lost interest, and I feel like because the movie wasn't as good and they didn't do much favors for her in the second half of the movie, where she couldn't like continue like the I just feel like kind of not like her performance, like because the first half she has a reason to. Second half when she's like, when I found my daughter, her character kind of loses momentum. Okay. So I feel like since the movie wasn't perfect, I feel like that's why she didn't win her awards or anything. But that's just like, I just did not like the second half of that movie. Okay. I know this movie is on everyone's top favorite horror movie.
I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
I'm happy for you, but I just didn't. Well, me and George didn't see what you guys saw.
Yeah.
I just like, people were like, "Oh, she climbs on the wall." Spider-Man does too. Yeah. She's banging her head on the door. That's not scary for me.
No. Of course.
Floating body, whatever.
That's not even where.
But it was a very good drama. I'll give it that. It was a very good drama. The accident scene and the dinner table scene, that was really good.
I know when she yelled at the sun, she was just like, "What?"
You feel it. I
was like, "Oh, it's like my own mama yelling at me." Like, goddamn. But tell me I'm a disappointment. What the fuck?
You have anything to say?
Like I said, the only thing I liked about that movie was Toni Collette, and I've followed Toni Collette since United States of Terror, like
before that, fucking The Sixth Sense,
Muriel's Wedding, like Krampus. It's just that's why I'm excited about it, but at the same time I was kind of disappointed.
And I saw it because of the hype too, because all of my friends were saying
exactly the fucking hype, whatever. A lot of you hyped shit too much.
I didn't expect it to, but
it's not their fault for hyping it; it's your fault for believing it. Not going in with your own mindset.
I'm not blaming.
It's going with your own mindset. That's all I'm saying.
Like I saw it because there are a lot of people said it was something I need to watch. Yeah. I don't care for
You were gonna watch it anyways.
No.
We were. No. Come on. We were gonna watch it anyways.
I movie past it.
Okay. Everybody did.
I movie past it.
Okay, now me. I'm gonna defend this movie.
Defend it for the ones who love it.
I feel the same way that you guys felt the first time I saw it.
Okay.
The second time I saw it with fresh, brand new eyes, here in my house by myself, sober.
Sober at that.
Yes. So I paid more attention. I got way more details. I got scared the first half of the movie with the ghost. I got creeped out with the people at the funeral home. I just, not only Toni Collette's performances, the whole family's performance was amazing. The kid, even the son, even though he was annoying, he was perfect. I found him amazing as a cry. That whole scene in the car, there's 10 minutes of him just losing his shit quietly. I think is brilliant.
I barely realized he was also in My Friend Dahmer because I was watching it the other day.
He was like the friend, right?
He was the friend, and he almost got killed. And I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, he looks familiar. I'm like, oh wait, he was in Hereditary.
Yeah,
he was
there was a lot of problems I had with it. I did not like the wall climbing. I did not like the little like
the banging on the head on the.
That one was kind of creepy. Or when she's cutting her own head, that scene was intense for me. Yeah. The banging on the head was too much. The climbing was too much. The fuck. What scene was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, fuck.
Was it the ending?
No. The scene where he's in the school and his arm twist and his face is all like got the blown. I thought it was like, as an actor to do that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Of course. And as a movie too, that scene creeped me out. The whole scene with what's the bitch's name? The little bitch's name, the clucking girl, the Charlie.
Oh, I loved her.
I loved her.
I wanted more of her. I wanted more of her.
But that was the whole thing. I thought she was gonna be the protagonist.
That's what I thought too.
And the fact that they fucking murdered her at the beginning of the movie, it was shocking.
That was shocking. That took me by surprise because I expected her.
Her whole
to be the main character.
Her whole quirks with like cutting the head off the bird.
Yeah.
This movie deserves a second watch. I think you guys were appreciative.
Well,
but it didn't work like with the witch.
I watched it sober, so maybe I should watch it high as fuck.
Maybe. Listen, I saw it with Chris. Me and Chris were. I've seen it before. He hadn't. We screamed at the same shit, and I had seen it before.
I'm watching.
I didn't find it scary at all. I just found it intense.
I did. It was some scenes like when the son's like looking around his room, and then your eyes get used to the dark, and then you see her in the corner, and she comes running at him. That shit's got that.
All right, so maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, I think you guys need to.
I'll be high.
We both watch.
Anyway, so next is Cam.
You haven't, Eddie? Haven't seen it.
Cam. I liked Cam.
Loved Cam.
That's a fun movie. It's not perfect, but
it kept my interest throughout.
Because look,
I was like, what's gonna happen next? What the fuck is going on?
You know, premise. You know, it's a Cam girl wanting to be the best. And
it's another thing. Like
we all watch Chatterbait.
Not
gonna lie.
Not me. I don't watch.
You don't watch Chatterbait?
No, but Alan used to work at the Cam store.
Like sometimes we watch our favorite dudes, whatever they do, Chatterbait or whatever. But imagine wanting to be on the top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you do anything possible, and then there's a doppelganger, and it's a psychological.
But where did the doppelganger come from? What is he doing? Is it my mind? Is it your mind? Am I dreaming it? Like you don't know. It's confusing as fuck, and we don't really get like an explanation, or if we do, it's just very like matter of fact.
Yeah.
But that's what I loved about it. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, this is what the fuck is going on. Like I was what the fucking the whole time.
Yeah.
And that deserves.
Because I liked it, but I liked how desperate this chick was. Because like, remember that scene? She was just like, "I'm gonna do the saddle or whatever it was."
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, only 2 other girls have done it, and they like burn their clits off doing it. And then it's like, what the fuck? Like,
but us as horror fans, we're jaded.
Wow.
We've seen everything.
Let me see you burn your clit off.
Like, we've seen everything. We want to see what the fuck is she gonna burn her clit off? Let's see.
And she rode that shit or whatever, and she's just like, oh, I sounded stupid doing that, but like,
that's how she sounded.
That's how she sounded, you know. Like,
no, but yeah, I would recommend it, Eddie. It's on Netflix.
It's a Netflix original movie, and was good.
I thought it was
entertaining.
Very interesting.
So
I'll give it a watch then.
Yeah.
Brings us to summer of '84. Yeah. Anybody?
No.
Eddie haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. I saw it. It's alright. It was really popular, and it deserves to mention because it's a cross between Stranger Things. Because they have the kids, and it's in the 80s, and they have that
the neighbor,
amazing
right?
score.
The neighbor is like, they suspect he's a murderer.
They suspect that he's there's been a serial killer killing young gentlemen throughout the years, and one of the kids suspect that it's the neighbor, and it's another one, like, is it him? Is it not? But the neighbor's a cop, so that brings up the stakes and whatever. And it's just like a real, like, Stranger Things, a relationship between the kids, and it's cool, and like the score is fun, and the 80s fashion and everything
it's
is
definitely
cool.
on my list for sure.
And then at the end, and then the third act, they reveal everything.
Like what happens.
Yeah,
it's a movie I've been wanting to check out. It's on my cart for on
it deserves
Amazon.
at least one watch for sure.
Yeah,
I'm down to watch it. Like it's something I just want to catch. So I'm excited. I just need the money to get it first, but I'll be on top
Watch
of it.
Watch it on your phone, honey, for free.
Right? Show me the links.
All right. Next one is The Nun.
I haven't seen it.
The Nun.
I saw it.
I saw it too.
I movie passed it. I was bored on a Sunday afternoon. I was like, fuck it, I'll go see The Nun. I get what they tried to do, because The Nun was a very scary character when Conjuring 2 came out. I thought it was scary.
Yeah.
She was definitely scary in Conjuring 2. This was kind of over.
Well, Valley was terrifying in the freaking Conjuring 2. She was the best.
I know, but
I think
she was
villain.
I think she was scary because it wasn't a whole movie about her.
Well, I think it's director wise the way they utilized the villain.
Okay,
I think so. They showed
the painting.
Yeah.
The thing is that here's the difference. With The Conjuring, it took its time with the scares,
okay.
and this is what it takes a good director. He took his time to set up the characters, to set up the scares, and that's why you're terrified. Is that dread, and you feel it. It's just staring at a painting, but you see, feel that painting staring at you, and you feel it coming. Now, if you go watch The Nun, everything is so fast paced, everything's thrown in your face that it's not scary. There's no momentum there, and it literally felt like you're going to room to room to room. There's no effect. There's no stakes are high or anything. it just felt like a haunted house. That's fine. I love haunted houses.
Right.
But
our experience at
It's
the
our
Warner
experience.
Brothers,
Yes.
the Warner Brothers
That
thing,
was so
that
much
was
fun.
so fun.
that was
See, that was
scary.
part of the Conjuring, though.
We
This
all
is-
screamed like little
yeah,
bitches.
that was so
Ooh,
good.
that was fun.
But like in The Nun, they try to scare you with the same scares, and I'm like, okay, you've done this 6 times. You're like, they don't. I feel like they didn't try, or they didn't try.
Yeah, I
enough.
don't think they tried hard enough,
Like,
and that's why I was
I haven't
like,
watched it because your comments turned me off. I was like, it wasn't even that I was
it's
super
on
excited
Netflix,
to watch
catch
it,
it.
but yeah, I'll
But,
totally
like-
catch it. But what did you think?
like I said, it was whatever. I mean, I wasn't scared by it. Like I said, I found her scarier in Conjuring 2. It's just they made her more playful, and I didn't like that.
Playful.
Because we find nuns scary.
Yeah.
When I first saw that Valak painting or whatever, I'm just like, ooh, fuck that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You knew better not to.
But
fuck with
here,
that shit.
they made her more playful, like Annabelle playful, and I don't like that. I feel like this is where they have trouble in the Conjuring universe. Is just like
Keeping it
they make their
consistent.
characters too playful. Like I feel like Annabelle's gonna go into the Chucky route, and so is the nun.
No,
It's
like,
true. Like it feels that way. Like they're gonna go into that playful route because
It
they're not
just-
that freaky to me.
The nun
anymore.
just felt disposable. That's what
Yes.
it is. It's like you're gonna get your creeps, your scares. It's gonna scare some. Others gonna be bored with it. It's like literally like a haunted house. You're either gonna get scared by it or you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So depending on who you are, I just thought it was generic and boring after a while. Well, the beginning was very boring. It's a little fun, but it's fun because they get ideas from different movies. Like there's some scenes that reminded me of the nurses from Silent Hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the neck cracking. And all that
Yeah.
stuff. I'm just like, I like this, but I like it because it was something else.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that it did that.
It honestly could have been better.
But there's potential of a good movie in there.
All right.
Sure.
Next up, we have Mandag.
Now, I watched this.
Okay.
Anybody else
Your
watch it?
thoughts?
No?
Just what your
No.
thoughts? Just say it.
Okay, Nicolas Cage, I think, is probably the next great horror actor.
Ah.
He's in like if there's a male scream queen, he's gonna be the next. Like, that version. It's just he's done a lot of like sleeper horror hits.
Mom and Dad.
Yes. Okay, and this is where we need to mention Mom and Dad. And
Let's go into it too.
okay, Mandy, it was kind of like a trip. It's a slow trip. The first half of the movie kind of like I was like it took a
It's
while
a
to grab
long
me.
movie. That's why I have.
But the cinematography is great because I love the color contrast, everything. Music was good too, but the last half, him being a revenge badass, is great. But this is where I'm more grabbed by Nicolas Cage's acting that I want to go into Mom and Dad. I love Selma Blair.
Yeah.
Oh, I love her.
Okay, I love Selma Blair. I love the premise of that movie. I totally forgot this was a 2018 movie, and
Yes.
I'm ashamed I forgot to mention this. Mom and Dad was the shit.
Love
It was
that.
good.
I love the whole setup. It's like, older people killing the kids.
Yeah.
Killing their young.
Killing their young.
kids.
It's
Not
like
killing random
they were
kids,
going
killing
crazy.
Their
like,
kids, yeah.
It's just seeing Selma Blair go after her daughter. Like the action was great. Actually, this was probably one of my favorites of 2018.
Oh, interesting.
Think about it. It was a fun fucking movie.
It did, but it kind of. I was left wanting more, like a
Of
lot more,
course,
because
yeah.
when they start going crazy, it wasn't enough for me. I wanted more of that crazy scenes.
I felt like when it ended, it felt like it was midway.
Yes,
Where's
what
the
I
second
felt
half?
is
Give me
that-
part 2. Give me a
Hopefully
part 2
they'll
or
give us a
something.
part 2 because I was like,
I want to see what
want more
happens.
crazy.
I want more. Like,
Yes,
if they give us a part
I
2
agree.
just the crazy,
Yeah.
that's it. I'll be
Yep.
happy.
Yep.
That's
No,
all they-
because I like I said, I like Selma Blair. I haven't seen
Yeah.
her in a movie, and like I actually did the thing video on demand also.
Yeah, and crazy
And
as Nick Cage
I
was
just like,
amazing.
I, was
He's
like, I need
good
to buy
at-
it again
yeah.
and watch it again because I love. Like I said, Nicolas Cage. He's doing all
It's on
these.
Hulu.
He's doing all these horror movies
Mhm.
now. Like I'm just like he's gonna be one of those great. He's gonna be known for all these horror roles. Like I said, Mom and Dad was great. Mandy he did great in. Like
Is it gory? Is it scary? Is it
it's-
fun? Is it funny?
It's a slow burn.
Mhm.
The last half is pretty worth it
Okay.
because I like how he gets all. It gets gory. He gets all revenge like and everything. So, but I'm just saying, him as an actor, he's doing the most right now, and it's working. I like it.
It's his way of saying he's sorry for the Wicker Man.
He's sorry for, no, exactly, fuck it. You know.
But that's
Oh,
good.
and we're also gonna go into Revenge. That's true. That's another good one. Because that was like an independent one that kind of
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. I I loved it.
I love that. I love a male nudity.
Because I always love those female revenge thrillers. Like, because, like I said, I don't like rape in movies.
Me either.
Me either. That's why I skipped it.
But I like the way they handled the rape. It wasn't very graphic. It wasn't very hurtful, I want to say. But it was okay.
But the thing is, like...
That was what I was scared of.
It was very engaging and, like, on your feet. Like, I liked it. You know, it's, it was like a Mad Max feel, because it was just in the desert, and just, like, she's just, you know, yeah, she probably didn't seem like she would be an ultimate badass right away, but...
Everybody in that situation can turn into a badass.
Exactly, so that was a great movie.
It has some hokey scenes, like the whole beer can with the thing doing
I know, with the eagle or whatever.
Yeah, it was hokey pokey.
But I like the effects of that.
Oh, it was so cool.
See, I'm a fan.
And she was tripping too.
See, I'm a fan of practical effects.
Yeah.
So if you can do good and Mandy did good practical effects. That's why I liked it.
Okay.
So that's why for this one, that did good effects too. Like, very few movies that are mainstream will do practical effects. It's all CGI. Mm-hmm. These independent horrors that are coming out will rely on the practical effects, and that's why they're hard to miss, but they're very great because it's just that effect, you know?
Yeah, it you feel it hardcore because of the effect.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, Revenge was good. I think it was a sleeper hit. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people watched it, you know?
Yeah, and a lot of people liked it too. The girl was amazing. She was pretty. It gave us the iconic star earrings, which are now like the dichotomy of her being fucked up, but still keeping those.
It's a party girl, but she's like, yeah, exactly.
That she just like kept on, like it was a symbolistic thing, really cool.
Yeah. Okay, so domestics. You chose that one.
I chose that one. No one has seen it. It was just a worthy mention because it's a cross between The Purge and Mad Max.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like they have it's like post-apocalyptic, but it's all divided into sections. The domestics are people who just decided to stay in their house and just defend that, and then it branches out to other sections. We have all girl sections, which is they're called the Amazons, I think, and then there's other sections where people have totally lost it and they have to go from their domestic section to like help or whatever, and they have to cross all those sections. So it was really interesting to see them go into all those sections, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
a fast movie too.
That's cool. Another one that we kind of overlooked was Terrifier.
We haven't overlooked it. We haven't finished the list.
I know, but I feel like we keep adding to the names, but Terrifier
we keep remembering more and more.
Terrifier is a great one. I love this one. I really do.
Yeah, it was,
Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, he gave me the creeps. He was fun to watch. Yeah. Such a great villain. I want to see more of him.
Yeah. A lot.
I know. I think that's
have you seen All Hallows Eve and all
yes,
that?
All Hallows Eve was scary.
I saw some. I didn't really see it.
You have to see where he like comes from.
Because I know he's from that.
He's fucking scary in that too. But as a movie, no.
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 Story didn't work.
No.
Characters didn't work.
No.
The kills were pretty good. I'll give it that. The kills and the creep.
Gory and cool.
That's because of art. I think if it was somebody else, it was
story wise, no. Characters, no.
But art,
enemy,
awesome. Great villain.
Villain, perfect.
Creepy, scary.
I like the movie just because, you know, okay, pacing might have been uneven, but
I had no problem with the pacing.
I don't know. It was fucking disgusting. It was freaky. I love the way it made me feel. I love a movie that
I like the way
he
made me feel.
Exactly.
When he was silly or when he was creepy, it was all creepy, but no matter
when
what
he was like
doing.
naked, putting on the boobies. And
I loved it.
fucking love it.
I love that it went there. That's one thing. They created a good villain.
I want a good franchise out of this.
Yes.
I was like, I want him to be the next new slasher. Please make that happen. Like,
and we already know that he's
but there's
unkillable.
very few movies like this. So that's why I'm like...
There isn't. There's already 3 art movies. You know that? All Hallows Eve, and Terrifier. There's 3
No,
of
but I'm
them.
saying, like, in terms of franchise, of, like, slasher franchise, I want this to be a new one. You never know.
I mean, I guess.
I'm just saying.
It's already a franchise. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just saying.
Meaning you want another
anyway,
sequel. You want another
You
sequel.
mean another sequel? I want to see him again for sure.
See him again, but
sure.
give him a good script. Give good
budget.
Yeah, give
good
a good
budget.
budget. Have some good characters just to match
But
the villain.
for the kills, I thought the budget was good. So
No, yeah,
Because
but like a
practical-
better
it's
actress,
practical.
better
Yeah,
actors,
of
better
course.
story, better writers, better lighting.
just to bring the whole thing complete, to make it complete.
Because honestly, he's the only good thing about it to me.
Yeah.
But you know, what I mean, like whenever he's not on screen, you're watching a bunch of random people who can't act.
That Nev Campbell looking bitch was
like
annoying. Her buck-toothed ass.
The lady who lives at the complex. I was like, what the fuck is this?
The girl, that annoying girl that was taking. So I know that was the point to make her annoying and stuff, but she did my head in.
Oh, but the way she was killed though.
Yeah, that was the perfect.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I love that kill.
It was very gory.
I felt it in my vagina.
I loved it.
Okay, so next we're on to Hellfest. Now I still haven't seen this. I know it's a blasphemy. I'm getting around to it.
I loved it. I got everything I wanted out of it. I had so much fun. A lot of people didn't like it. I don't care. Honestly, the way these characters are when they enter this park is how I feel when I go to like places with you guys. Like I'm jumping. You see me, I'm dancing. Sure. I'm grooving, making my videos. So when I saw these people excited to go to these Halloween mazes, I'm like, that's me, my friends.
Yeah, it's
how we are.
That for sure.
Yeah, and I like that there was a backup for where like, oh, but this is happening. They're supposed to scare you. I like that there's like all the questions they raise, they kind of answer it for you. Yeah. So I had fun with it.
I agree. I had a lot of fun with it. It was creepy. The atmosphere was cool, and the set pieces were awesome. The killer, even though it was a generic mask and a hoodie, like it didn't matter.
Ending,
it was pretty cool.
I liked
the ending was pretty cool. Like it could be anybody. It's just a random off the street with a nice family.
All you know is that it's a father.
You don't know what the fuck is happening. He doesn't come in with a knife or like a weapon. He gets it in there.
All the weapons are in the park.
Yeah. You can use anything as well. He's resourceful. You don't have to. Oh, how did he get into the park with a gun? No, he didn't. He got all that shit in there. And then my only problem with it was the Tyler Beck's girl, Tyler Compton or whatever her name is from
Scream.
From the Scream TV series. I like her in the TV series. I think her character is cool. In this one, she annoyed the shit out of me. But
you just wanted her dead.
But I did, and I got it.
But not in a very climatic way. But
it doesn't matter.
That kill was good though. Leading up to that kill.
And my God. It was her acting. It was her acting. It was her character. I think.
It was the character.
The interaction with the other character. I think so. Like her acting of that character, her portrayal of that character, annoyed the shit out of me, and that was my only problem with the movie.
Like I like that this was a simple, straightforward slasher film. That's all I wanted.
Kids getting killed, fun, blah blah blah.
Like the only nitpick I'll probably have with it is that I wish, I do want it to be a little bit more gorier, so to speak. But the whole aspect where they said it's kind of like the urban legend because I remember watching Final Act and they brought this as one of the kills where the kills are part of the ride, so you don't know what's real and what's not. Yeah. So I wanted more of that. I wanted real dead bodies in the mazes. Yeah. Because that's the whole point. I thought he was going to kill a lot more people and like.
But he was I like that he was picky. He was killing.
There was picky.
He was kind of even moralistic about it, or like totally. Like, he would see like a bitch poking fun of the actors or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I'm killing this bitch." You know what I mean? He wasn't just like blah blah blah,
killing random people.
Yeah, which at the end he was
no,
stabbing a bunch of people. Okay.
No, he wanted to attack the girl and her friends. That's what that was his goal. He wasn't attacking
because he saw them making fun of someone or something. There was a little reason behind
I think it was the main character because she wasn't into the whole Halloween mazes.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Fuck this, it's annoying." Blah blah blah.
Because everybody else is excited, but her, she's like, "I don't want to care. I don't care about this." So I think he wanted to bring the experience.
You're right. You're like, "Oh, why you here then, bitch?"
But I also like that the ending was a big chase scene. That's what I like too.
Huge, and with two people.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll catch it. I'll try. It came out this week, so I'll be able to do it on demand. Next is The Predator, which I found so fun. I fucking liked it. I liked it. Okay, I get it.
Someone had to.
You know
Someone give me a fucking cigarette.
It had diverse characters. I love Olivia Munn.
I do love Olivia Munn.
I
give her credit for that.
The hottie from Logan.
Oh,
yum. Not Keegan Michael Peel, right? Or
Keegan Michael Key?
Keegan Michael Key, not Keegan Michael Peel.
Whatever.
No, one of the Keegan and
They're
Peele.
one of them.
The dude from Keegan and Peele.
I hated him. I usually like him, but I thought he tried too hard in this one.
Yeah.
When who else from Game of Thrones?
It doesn't matter who's on it. It was bad.
I liked it. Okay, but I sympathize because of Jacob Tremblay.
Why?
Because he's fucking autistic. I sympathize, but what?
That doesn't mean the movie's good.
Okay, it doesn't mean the movie's good. I know the movie's not good, but I had fun with it.
It was fun.
Like it was
fun,
cool.
but stupid.
It was
an action. Like it was just.
It felt like
the Predator dogs.
stupid.
Okay, that was bad.
Oh my god.
They played fetch.
They played fetch.
They played
I didn't
fetch.
like it. You know what?
Like,
they
Jumbo
tried their
Predator.
best.
What was the purpose? There was no purpose.
It was
the big character, the big Predator.
ridiculous.
As a big fan
I
of
would
this
have preferred a
franchise,
sequel to
I was disappointed.
Predators.
Very disappointed. I'm a fan of
With Adrian
Predators,
Brody.
too.
Predators with Adrian Brody
That was
deserved
good.
a better sequel.
That was better. That was
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
But that was supposed to be a remake. Was it a remake?
No, it's a
No.
completely different movie.
Oh,
It's
that-
only-
Where they're on the island and there's a bunch
yeah.
of... Okay.
No, that was a.
Oh, it's
that
not
was,
a
oh, I thought
remake.
that was like a redo of the.
No.
My bad.
I'm
Oh,
like I said,
okay,
I
okay, I
had,
get
I
what
had
you're
fun.
saying.
Because they had
Okay,
the jungle,
because
so
of the
I
jungle and
thought
stuff,
it was the
okay.
same. It was like a
I had
remake.
fun, but yeah, they
It's not
they tried
boring.
too much.
It's not boring.
It's not boring,
It's
but
not
it's
boring.
just they did too much.
Really, really stupid.
They did too much. Like
If you want something fun to watch, cool.
Leave it a nice single predator
yeah,
who can kill a bunch of people from the army and leave him like...
that's it.
That's all
Yeah.
you need.
But,
you
like-
don't need dogs. You don't need
You
a
don't need
jumbo predator.
Like-
You don't need an autistic kid
Like-
either.
Like
You don't.
honestly.
Yeah.
like this made me laugh. It, that this predator comes, he turned on his own kind, comes to Earth, and he starts killing killing people,
Yeah.
like
He's like,
gutting
I'm
them.
gonna
and
have
everything.
my own.
It wasn't like I'm defending myself, like get away from me. No, he started attacking everybody, stabbing them, gutting them, and stuff. And I was like, wait, you came here to protect us?
Yeah, supposedly.
Yeah.
And
Supposedly.
then, yeah, no.
But anyway,
Disappointed.
yeah, we'll move on from that one, and we're going to Overlord, which is.
your Nazi zombie.
I'm sorry, that was
horror
the
movie.
sleeper hit. That was the fucking.
It came out of
sleeper hit.
nowhere too. I
It
was
came
like,
out of
Overlord.
nowhere. I saw the trailer for it like a couple months ago
Mm-hmm.
and whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then when it came out and I went to go see it, I was just like, this is the shit. I liked it.
I liked it too.
You know, I wanted more from it, of course.
Yeah.
You know, just because I'm
like
expecting.
the first half takes a while.
It takes a while, but then it's just like no. Actually, even the beginning grabbed me. The fact that they're on
Yeah,
the plane,
but there's
and
no
it was just
horror
like,
aspect
boom.
in it.
It was World War because I'm a fan of World War II.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I like World War II shit. Like the way they got out of the plane, and then the second half when they get into like it's like Nazi experiments. I was like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm there.
But wait,
This
that
is
whole
like,
scene with the guys going through all like the whole fucking maze by himself, and you're
Uh-huh.
just holding your breath the whole time because you think he's gonna get caught. Like,
Yeah.
that's a long ass scene. That was just
It
like
is,
I was
and,
grabbing onto my fucking seat like nothing.
that French girl took charge like when she needed to. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. To me, this was a great fucking movie. Like
It was cool. It was fun.
definitely
It was
one of
like,
my favorites.
It was
of
like
the year.
Quentin Tarantino directs a zombie movie. Man.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
Planet
he
Terror
needs to-
meets Quentin.
Yes, like I
'Cause
wanted that.
I skipped it because I heard it was like a war movie, and I don't like war
No, it's
military
not-
movies.
it's-
So I kind of like not my kind of movie. It's just not my cup of tea.
Right.
So when I heard it was like a zombie twist, I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So. But then they quickly said, but don't expect the zombie movie. It happens later on.
It's
Yeah,
super
yeah,
later.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, so it's a military with a twist.
Military with a twist at the end. You're like,
I was like,
this is what they're doing. But I mean, it's really fun to watch.
it's
honestly.
fun. I had a great time.
My only problem was like, okay, this is not horror, but when it gets to the horror, it's like, oh shit.
There's
this is-
horror aspects.
this
So
is-
there's
yeah.
elements.
It's kind of it has kind of the thing in it because
Okay.
the zombies are kind of like
They're creatures.
thingy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and like I said, the effects are great and everything. That's why I was just like, okay, I'm here for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the beginning. I like the way it was very heart stopping just because of the plane. Like, cause my thing was World War II. I watched Band of Brothers, all that. Like, I was always engaged by that.
What a butch ass
And
bitch.
so I know, bitch ass bitch, whatever. But then the horror aspect comes in, and I'm just like, okay, imagine Glorious Bastards with a horror feel. Because
That's what
I've been
Mhm.
wanting Quentin Tarantino to do a fucking horror movie, and I hope he does it before he dies.
I mean, another one.
It's just this is as close as I'm gonna get to it. So
yeah,
just
probably.
in case.
Inglourious
So,
Bastards.
I
yeah.
fucking loved it.
Meets Dead Snow or something.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
Like
Meets
I
Dead Snow.
I could go for that way. I did watch Dead Snow.
Oh, Dead Snow
I
is-
liked
it's
it.
pretty much Dead Snow.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, because it has more of a horror element to it. I just don't like movies that it's one thing and then at the very end it's shoehorned. Like for example, like Assassination Nation.
Oh,
I was
okay.
expecting like those bitches to be like having their weapons beginning or midway.
Should we talk about that since we're on that
That's
topic?
not a horror.
It's
I'm
not on
sorry.
the
It's not a
list.
horror
That
movie?
movie, dude.
But it's
it has some aspects. It's like the home invasion.
The genre people are counting it.
Yeah, because there's a home invasion scene in it.
Yeah.
So that there's like the last third act it
Yeah.
has a little more horror.
Because I
element.
agree with you. So just give out your little thing.
Yeah, well, like I was just saying, is like I was expecting, like, when I saw the cover, I expected these bad bitches with their guns. I was expecting, I heard of the assassination, I was like, okay, Purge. But when I saw their guns, I was like, I'm feeling a little Sucker Punch vibe.
Yes, Sucker Punch meets the Purge.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm totally down for that. So when I realized the first an hour and a half, it's all about like social commentary,
social media,
and I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I deal with this all the time. I don't want to see this shit.
I wanted to kill all of them.
They all deserve to die.
Oh my god!
Everyone, the parents, the girls,
I wanted to murder
the guys,
everybody in that movie.
Everyone deserved to fucking die in that movie. I hated it.
Hated it.
That's like, I'll just say this right now. It's probably the worst movie I've seen all year.
No, not the worst.
For me, it was.
I mean, you kept watching till the end, honey.
No, I was bored.
Were you? I wasn't bored. I was annoyed. I wasn't bored. I'm not gonna say I was bored because I did laugh a few times, and I was like, okay, I want to see where this goes. Yes, I kept it kept me intrigued, but I wasn't satisfied.
I just hated everything.
Yeah, me too.
It made me angry.
Too, but like, I'm not gonna say it was the worst because.
Well, for me, I'm saying for the year.
Yeah,
that was about, for me. I think that was for the worst ones I saw. Just because I couldn't. I couldn't.
Do you want to say anything about it, Georgia?
Assassination Nation.
I liked it when we watched.
I liked it, but it was just like, I don't consider it any. It's not sort of horror to me.
Actually,
like, it's whatever.
Here's a point I had to make with it. Another reason why I wanted to watch the movie, because it was the director from Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, shut up!
Yeah, so I expected it to be funny.
I didn't know that.
Expected it to be creepy. I expected everything, because that movie had different vibes to it. Uh-huh. So I'm like, oh, the same director. I love that movie. I want to see this, and I watched it. I'm like, I had the whole opposite vibe. I was like, it felt like two different directors.
Vibe.
Yeah.
So I was reading this thing and saying that because Cabin in the Woods, I think, was written by Joss Whedon. Yeah. That maybe he might have directed it.
Ooh.
Because if you compare this to that,
maybe, that is very Joss Whedon.
It's very Joss Whedon, and I feel like that's why a lot of people like it, because he's good with this. Because it reminds me of Buffy, so to speak. Because it has different monsters and creatures.
Yes, and it has the self-referential thing, and it has the self-awareness and all that.
Yeah, so I thought of Buffy. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm not feeling it's the same director.
Not the vibe. All right. Well, that brings us to the next one is The Ritual. Anybody seen it? No, you haven't seen it? Okay, it's a Netflix original. It's about a group of male friends that have their yearly trip to the woods and stuff, but this time something goes awry and they go into a very different area and there's something going on in the woods. The name says it itself. It's about a ritual. It's about a sect. What's another word for a sect? The sacrament.
A fucking cult?
A cult. But what's worth mentioning is the creature design in this movie. It's fucking insane. I'm not gonna reveal it to you guys because you haven't seen it. But if you Google that shit, this monster is just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was creepy, and it was scary, and it was beautiful, and that's all because the movie really doesn't have anything new to bring to it. But it was a good watch. It was interesting, and I love the creature.
Who's in it?
Nobody really famous, actually.
So it's like a really independent movie.
Yeah. Not even because it has really good effects, but in the fact that they don't have anything...
I think that's
anybody, yeah, probably. Yeah. But it's worth a watch. With that. It's worth a watch.
I'll check it out. It sounds like cool. It sounds like fun. And then we have next is the Meg.
Ooh. I love a creature feature.
Me too.
I hate shark movies, so I skipped it.
Really?
I really don't like shark movies.
Like creature movies that are just shark movies?
No, creature movies I can do, but shark movies...
So like crocodiles are fun, but shark you're like, bye.
I don't fuck it. Either one. Fuck it. I don't find them scary. That's why I was just like, I skipped it.
You don't find sharks scary?
Hell no,
to be in the ocean and you don't know what's underneath.
Bitch, I don't go to the ocean.
Oh, then okay. Whatever.
Wait, that's fine. We'll throw you in the water.
Listen, I love a creature feature, and this was fun.
It was so much fun.
I loved that.
I loved it. It knew what it was.
It knew what it was. It did not take it serious. Whoever takes this movie seriously, has really something wrong with them.
Like I thought it was fun. Mm-hmm. It balanced the seriousness and the silliness
and the funniness. Yes.
Yeah, so you got the best of it. It didn't try overly to be too serious, and it tried to be super stupid and silly.
It gave me Jurassic Park vibes.
Yeah.
It gave me
like Lake Placid, Deep Blue Sea, Jurassic Park. It, like I said, it's a movie that wants you to have fun with it.
I like the twist.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes. No, I love that. I thought, because I'm like, it's not that hard. It was a big thing. You can spot it. But they quickly answer that for you.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah.
It's snapback. It claps back.
It's a snapback, yeah.
But the only thing I do agree is that it needed more blood. That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I needed.
Did we get an unrated
No.
Blu-ray? We didn't?
We didn't. I feel like it could have used that, especially in the third act.
This movie has been in development for years. For them to not give us something is really
The
fucking
third act
bullshit.
needed it just a little bit. Considering what kind of carnage it was, it needed a little bit more blood. But like the whole thing with the baby whale, that part scared me.
Everybody
Yeah, I was
was
so sad. I was so sad.
It was fun. It was fun.
Put it away. I was like, "Where's his mommy?"
Oh, shit.
I was like, "But it went there," and I love that. I love that.
It was cute. It was cool.
People
Not
were
cute.
laughing.
It was not cute.
People
It was
were laughing.
cool. Yeah.
Am I streaming? People were laughing, and I was like, horrified. But I love that.
I was
love-
laughing and horrified.
Yeah, I love that it did that to me because it caught me out. I'm like, oh my god, they really did it. But that was fucking. It was funny but sad.
CGI did it, but they did it alright.
They did it all right.
Oh, which brings us to the most controversial movie of this year, I think.
If it's not Hereditary,
Mr.
it's
Halloween.
Halloween.
Oh my god.
Ah, George's.
George's stressed.
I'm getting no, because you know what? For something that we've been waiting for so long, I expected so much more. But
But that's our own fault.
that's our own fault.
Don't expect shit from nobody.
We shouldn't expect shit from anybody. I had fun with it, especially because I saw it a second time. It was fun, but it's not perfect and it's not H2O. I think we had this argument when we did a Halloween.
We did, but
Did
people
we
want
do
to
a
know.
Halloween? Did we do a Halloween franchise?
We did
do
with
a
the-
Halloween
Yeah, we
franchise.
did Halloween.
Oh shit! I'm like, did we do a Halloween franchise episode?
Yes,
George
we
wasn't
did.
there.
So
apparently.
again, we drink too much when we record these things.
Love that.
But
I'm gonna pour shots, by the way.
oh,
Yes.
thank you. Pour shots again.
We
'cause
need it.
Honestly, we need it for this fucking movie. Because look, a lot of you hype this fucking thing up, and I'm gonna be real. A lot of people hype this up, and a lot of people were like, you know, this is gonna be the great thing. You know, Halloween back to form. I'm sorry, H2O was the gold standard for a remake reboot, and this one didn't do it for me.
Yeah, and like if we're gonna compare it to
In
H2O,
short, Lori is not a traumatic person to me.
it's not. Okay, let's tell them why. Because I don't feel like we made a point last time. They're just counting the first one.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to Lori in the first one? About 10 minutes worth of stuff. So for her to be in a fucking bunker because of 10 minutes of traumatic
Because of
experience.
40 years.
Oh,
Fuck
Jesus
that bullshit.
Christ.
I mean, like, honestly, I feel like her divorce would have been a worse situation. Her losing her daughter would have been a worse situation. These should be worse situations than being attacked for 10 minutes.
No, bitch,
she got
like-
chased for 10 minutes. So, oh my god, I need a
This
bunker
is
now.
why I was adamant they needed to keep Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Because to
That would
further
have
the
made
trauma,
yeah,
further the
there's more
fucking
weight
Would have
trauma,
made
There's more weight
sense.
to the
Her
character.
trauma would have had a little more
further
weight
the
for
trauma.
sure.
Exactly. I would have believed.
Shots.
Oh, drink.
Shot,
we need a shot to this.
shots for this shit.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Um,
Further the trauma, because if she would have been attacked after the fact in the hospital, she had to escape the hospital too. I would understand being a bunker, doing all that.
How about adding H2O to it? That would have been cool too.
Exactly, adding H2O, but okay, but
Now she's really fucked up.
See,
She
that's what-
ki-
but that's what
she
a lot of people
killed-
would've wished.
But look, she killed someone innocent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that fuck, I'm really fucked up. Like he's out there. I don't know where he is. I killed the wrong people. I went through all this. Maybe I
That's a
went to
good
trial.
point.
That
I went to
was-
trial.
That's a
I went to
good
jail.
fucking
You know
point.
what I mean?
And
now
prison
that
could've
he's
toughed
out
her
there,
up.
but he's still out there because they haven't caught him.
that's a good.
So
fucking
then there you go. You
There's
have
more
new
weight to the
Halloween.
character.
Now you deserve a bunker, bitch. Now you deserve to be tough as nails because you've been to jail or whatever. You did your time or you pay your dues. Now you deserve all this trauma that you're carrying. For
Yeah.
the first to just count the first movie, I think that was their mistake for sure.
I think so.
I understand they wanted to reboot it, but I'm just like,
They could
It
have
was
rebooted.
too much.
I think they could have rebooted without her.
honestly,
People want to see Michael. They really
I
don't.
would.
I will give it this.
The gays care about Lori. Other
Yeah.
people don't give a fuck about Lori.
Look, honestly, this is what if I was gonna play it out, I would have had a Lori who just carried on with life.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like she's happy. She's married. She has her kids. She moved on.
And then her world turns upside
and then it
down.
happens again.
Yes.
And it shows where she's like, "This is where I fucked up. This is how I feel." It should show her, have her character move forward because in H2O, she's already traumatized. She's troubled. She's a smother. We already saw that aspect. We don't need more.
Why don't conversations like this come about when all those fucking 20 people are writing a script?
Yeah.
Precisely.
Why do they
Have
20 people in the industry come up with a script that is generic as fuck, and then 3 horror fans come up with a fucking two brand new scripts in 10 seconds?
Yeah, have her move on, enjoy life. She
crazy.
has a good career because of what she went through. I understand it's a part of her life, but it's just show that she's
I'm
a
not even
survivor.
gonna ask for hope on a sequel. I'm just.
I don't want to see
Maybe she kept the gun in her bed just in case. You know what I mean?
Like little hints.
But she's still a housewife. And then he comes back. And then you're like, fuck, okay, I'm still screeching, but then I kind of still have
prepared.
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would have been much more sense, much more cool.
Because
to
she
have
comes off like
a housewife
very,
doing that.
She's very innocent in Halloween.
Yes.
And then all this happened and she's shocked.
She's
shocked.
shocked.
I get why she doesn't necessarily fight back in that one, except for like when she hides.
Yeah.
But then this one, I always wanted to have her to have closure. This is your ending. Have her be like, pretend she's in a happy life, but in reality, she is trouble. She's going to therapy. She does need a little drink here or there. I would get that.
H2O did it perfectly.
Yeah.
H2O gave her the perfect amount of trauma. For sure.
Yeah, I think so.
But clarity, because she
she had clarity too. She was a working
She changed
alcoholic.
her name. She moved away.
Working alcoholic, a functioning alcoholic.
Yeah.
I gotta give this
and
movie,
still had
the
that
only
gun.
high point of this movie was I have never seen Michael so brutal.
That's what I was gonna say too.
That's the only high point of this
Rob
movie.
Zombies is
No,
more brutal.
well, yeah, but that was extra.
Yeah, but that was extra.
think
This is a balance. This is
perfect.
more of a balance.
This is more of a balance, but I liked how brutal this Michael Myers was.
Yeah.
And I actually got not freaked out about it.
No,
'cause
for sure.
It's
No,
really,
yeah.
But like, you
Totally.
I liked it.
That's the only clemency I'm gonna give this movie. Michael scenes were amazing.
Yeah.
Michael scenes were good.
With or without the mask?
Yes,
I think
with
he
or
was
without the
terrifying.
mask.
He was
He was
terrifying.
terrifying. I wanted to see Michael again on my screen, and they gave me the Michael I wanted to see. Everything around it was stupid and could have been something else.
Like the doctor?
The doctor
taking the mask.
the camera crew. What the fuck? That was the documentary people for.
Because like from what I knew is that this is where I believe this is where the story should have gone. I didn't mind the doctor doing that, but it was executed poorly. So let's just say
It just was for nothing. You know what I mean? It
would've
didn't
been
push
cool
it further.
If like let's say Laurie did move on, she's happy, married, has kids, whatever.
The doctor's helping.
And the doctor
him,
was
maybe.
like, you know what? I can't break through Michael, so maybe I need to put him in that situation where he left off.
Yeah.
So let me release the monster. Have him go after Laurie and
study it, yeah.
Like they should have put that in the beginning. Fuck these podcast
Gail
people.
Weathers writes a book kind of thing.
No, it should have been him in the beginning plotting it already.
Yeah.
And
Or
be like-
helping him. Or like keeping tabs on Laurie for Michael. Like they could have done so many
Like that would have been a lot cool.
things.
That would have been so cool.
But shit doesn't want to make sense.
And it would have been at everyone's expense. Because that's what everyone is.
There's
Expendable.
20 producers. There's 50 writers. There's all these actors and actresses that have been... And no one can say, guys, I don't think this is the route we should go. To me, it's bullshit.
It is. I don't agree with it. And fans deserved a little bit more.
I think so, too. A lot of fans were happy, so kudos to them.
Kudos for you.
Yeah.
They were
for
excited.
you.
I believe that most of it's nostalgia, but I'm a guilty of that too.
Yeah.
I'm guilty. I love
We
Jurassic
all do,
World,
yeah.
so I'm guilty of the nostalgia. So I'm not hating, but I'm just saying, like, as a fan, I would want a little bit more. Unfortunately,
So
yeah.
now I
Well,
feel like
speaking of hype.
to the year's end hit, because memes and all.
The memes. I seen more memes than the actual movie.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Love that.
I heard it was good though. I haven't seen it yet. But
You
I heard
haven't seen it yet. Okay.
No, but I heard it's so good.
I love that.
It was already spoiled. by
As
the
a
way,
drama,
so.
it's good. I very highly consider it next to A Quiet Place. It's very near.
It's a different version
It's
of
a
A
different-
Quiet Place.
to like
That's
the
what I heard.
happening.
I heard
and
Happening, Quiet
everything.
Place.
Yes, that's pretty much.
This is actually my favorite Sandra Bullock movie.
More than Miss Congeniality? No.
Practical Magic?
I'm not that.
George
good.
doesn't
You
love
haven't
herself.
seen it.
I've
Oh
s-
shit.
Have you seen Miss Congeniality?
I've seen Miss Congeniality, but not
Okay.
Practical Magic.
Practical Magic is good, actually.
I'm not
The
that gay.
Blind Side? Speed?
No, but-
Blind Side,
witches.
bitch. Really?
I love The Blind Side.
Blind Side?
I've seen
loved
Speed.
it.
I love
many
Speed.
times.
I loved it.
I've seen
I'm all
Speed
about
many
Speed.
times,
Okay.
but I like
Practical
Sandra
Magic.
Bullock, but I liked her in Crash, but
Crash
I'm
is
just saying
good.
this
Twisted
one,
Nature.
she did really fucking well.
I love Bird Box. I love
Bird Box was fucking good.
I saw it with my family after Christmas. We were
Yes.
all sitting together. My nephew saw it. He was like, change the channel. No, but wait. So I was like, that was a cool experience. Like, experience-wise, it was cool watching it. The movie itself, I'm sure it's nothing original. We've seen shit like this before.
We just announced what other two movies is like.
Yeah, the quiet place meets The Happening is exactly the way to describe it. For
Yeah.
people who are complaining that they don't get to see the
creature.
the creature, it's lies. If you look at the drawings that the crazy guy puts on
Exactly.
the fucking table, they're all different. Every
It's
time
a
you
fucking-
see it,
it
it's a
mutates.
different.
Yeah.
No,
Well,
it
it's your
depends.
fears. It
It depends on the
right?
person
Yeah.
On
and
what
the
people
time.
see, yeah.
So no, you don't get to
everyone's
see
deception
the
is
creature.
different
Exactly.
other than the creature.
So be a little more intelligent, people, before you
Well,
but
fucking
be
honestly-
imaginative. Be
criticize.
imaginative.
Yeah, look how popular this shit has been. Not just memes.
But for the wrong reasons. They're
memes,
like,
challenges, Bird
the
Box
kid's
challenge.
name. The kid's name.
Fucking
Boy and girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, boy. Well, I mean, I'm used to being called that.
I thought that was kind of fucked up.
It was. Every time she said that, I laughed
Boy.
my ass off. Boy, look right. Girl, don't. Where you going, girl?
Like,
That's their names.
that's
Girl,
not fucked
what
up,
is-
but
What is your name?
boy.
I know you're a boy.
My name is Boy.
I thought it was awesome. Mimi as fuck.
I don't know. I liked it, but it's just
So the hype is good on this.
The hype,
The hype is good.
It's
It's
entertaining.
entertaining. It's really entertaining.
I didn't get bored. The acting was cool. The characters were cool. You root for the characters. When they die, you care for.
Yeah.
It's
I liked
shocking.
it a lot,
It's
actually.
shocking. Like
Yeah.
you
'Cause
scream
it
at
is
the
on my
TV. That fucking fat bitch. Oh bitch. Oh bitch. I want to kill her.
Like, because I waited on this because of the hype going on and because
Yeah.
of the memes. So I feel like if I watch it, I'm gonna be laughing because of the memes.
Because
so
it's on
I was,
Netflix, it's so
I was
easily
laughing.
accessible. Just
I was,
do it.
I was
No.
laughing anyway. But
yeah, I
enjoyed
was hoping
it.
like maybe once the memes fade out of it,
Yeah.
I want to watch it. So I don't.
Alright.
I want to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if it's
of
as good
course.
as you guys say it is, I
Just-
want to take it
No,
seriously. I don't want
have fun with it. You don't have to take
No,
it seriously.
I mean not like a serious movie, but
Oh,
I mean
okay,
like
okay. I want to like watch it seriously.
I want to pay attention.
Gotcha.
Go
I
home,
wanna be
like,
invested.
Smoke a
Nah,
blunt,
like-
just watch it.
Yeah.
It's good. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I had a. Who did you watch it with?
I watched it by my damn self. Like I fucking liked it. Like
There's sometimes that the viewing experience like elevates the movie. I think.
kind of, yeah. But
If
I,
it's
but,
a
but even
fun
by,
movie.
like I said, by myself, I had a blast with it. I fucking liked it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I just,
yeah. Anyway,
I wanna see
so
it.
Brings
Yeah.
us to the next one.
it's Suspiria.
okay, I haven't watched this. I don't
Me
know.
neither.
Oh, I can't pretty.
I'm waiting.
No.
Okay, because it was.
I don't give
it was,
a tiny rat's ass.
Okay, because I like the original. Slow burn, but it's still I like the
Okay.
original.
Ugh, gross.
I'm waiting for like Redbox or
Here.
whatever.
I'll-
it was
I'll wait-
limited
well, let me-
release.
I'm
me-
waiting for a good
Here.
free link.
I'll give you a little hint of what's going on. Okay, it does pay homage to the original. There's some
Duh.
scenes where she's in her sleep and you see this like balls of lights, and then there's a couple scenes where you see like the pink and the purple. It's very like neon looking colors.
Okay.
So there are homages, but it's a different tone. And when I found out that the director is the one who did Call Me by Your Name, I don't like that movie, but I said this tone of movie deserves to be in a horror movie.
Okay.
And when I
I
said
love
he's doing
Call Me by Your
Suspiria,
Name.
I was like, perfect.
Okay.
Because his style is very old fashioned, and
Yeah.
when you put old fashioned filmmaking with horror,
I
I'm
love
all for
it.
it. Yeah.
Yes, it looks
And it's like an
exquisite.
artsy horror movie. I'm like down.
Exquisite.
Suspiria, witches, down.
Down.
Tilda,
I'm
down.
I'm down for all that. Tilda, even the bitch from 50 Shades of Grey.
She was good. She was good.
I'm down for her too. I'm down for me a goth. But the fact that it's over 2 hours long.
That's the only downfall.
That's why I'm waiting till it's
I
at home.
have to prepare myself for
Yes.
that shit. And I need
Because
a year to prepare
This
myself.
is that's what any issue I had with it was that
Overlong.
because it was too long. I'm like, okay, I already have to pee.
So do you
I need
agree
to get
that
up.
do you agree that it should have been shorter? Like
Yes,
it would have
totally.
Yeah, okay, there
There's
was a
some
few scenes that no.
There's some scenes that I don't like. I need to rewatch the original to remember fully the whole thing. But there's some scenes where I'm like, this could have been cut out. This could have been cut out because there's scenes because it is a slow burn. you had to be very patient.
Gotcha.
Because the parts where it's actually want to be scary and creepy, it is creepy and scary. But you just have to be patient with the slow parts. That's what I said about The Witch. Like, I like the tension. I like that. I don't mind that it's a slow movie because the tension is what keeps you
entertained. You didn't like the payoff.
I didn't like the payoff. So this one has a super extreme ending, over the top. But I kind of lived for it a little bit because I'm like,
I'm down for an over the top ending.
I saw like Jabba the Hutt sitting there, so I was like, okay,
gotcha.
I didn't expect this like that. But what sold me also is Tilda, because she plays 3 different characters in a way. She plays
Tilda, you can't do no wrong with Tilda. She played the fucking monk in Doctor Strange. Like, I'm down for her. I'm down for that.
Exactly. That bitch did her thing.
By the way, since you don't like Chloe Grace. She's not in it.
I forgot she was in it.
She's in the very beginning. You don't see much of her.
I don't give a fuck.
And there's a point where I was like, oh yeah, I forgot she died already. So, or she disappeared. Sorry,
I forgot she even existed.
No, but like I'm saying, 'cause I know you don't like her, so
yeah.
Like
I honestly forgot she was in it, and I was like,
well, she is that forgettable in that movie. So
good.
Well, okay.
There is justice in the world.
But yeah, like it's a completely different movie. Some people were disappointed.
I'm gonna watch it for sure.
But yeah, I say
no. I'm waiting till it hits.
The dance scenes, amazing. The choreography was amazing. The costumes were amazing.
I saw the twisting things. They were cool.
Like I want like because I saw a couple clips on Instagram. It's just like someone twisting their body in a mirror in like a room full of mirrors.
Amazing. It was done really well.
Like, I'm like, okay, I want to see that. I feel like
that scene is actually it's a long scene. Ooh. So you feel everything breaking.
Snapping. Shit! I'm fucking there, dude. I think like, I don't
want to give it away because it's part of the experience. But there's this poor girl. This whole entire scene, I had my mouth closed. I rarely do that to horror movies. I was terrified of what was happening to her because it felt so real. And again, it goes back to the director, the way it's directed, the way it's filmed. It all ties in. So I felt like I was watching a documentary. So I was like, I had my mouth closed. I was freaking out. I was hitting my friend. I was like, oh my God, this is fucking happening. Like, it mortified me. That's what's part of the scary. Okay, so it could be whatever it is, but that scene.
Okay, I want to ask, how is the score? Because I know it's Tom York. I'm
not gonna. Well, it depends what kind of Tom York do you like. Do you like his solo stuff or do you like Radiohead?
Ooh. Okay, I like Radiohead.
Okay, you're not gonna like it. It's very Tom York's solo stuff. Very soft, quiet. It does a little trip hop stuff here and there, but it's not. But I want like Radiohead. I love Radiohead. So I wanted more like atmosphere, more electronica kind of thing, and it didn't give me that. And I was hoping for that. So I thought his electronic sound would sound better with that instead of the slow, folky. I was like, I'm not crazy about this. It's just not it. I just didn't want that kind of score for the movie.
All right.
I would have thought Trent Reznor instead.
You know what? That would have been a good choice.
He does a lot too. Yeah. Anyway, let's close up with the last one called
Quiet Place. Now, I'm considering this actually my favorite. Aside from Overlord, this is actually my favorite of the year.
Tell us why. In a quick
Honestly, the way... Okay, a good movie will make you feel a certain way.
Yes.
A good movie will make you do something.
Concur.
Yes. When I saw this in a theater, everyone shut the fuck up. This is what was powerful about this movie to me. Everybody, sure, they had their snacks or everything, but because of the way the movie was quiet, suspenseful, nobody did shit. Maybe it was the audience I was with, but I had the best experience.
This is what I'm saying. Like, that matters a lot. I wish I would have seen it in the theater.
That matters because the audience I saw it with, nobody did anything. Awesome. Nobody said a word.
I love that.
Everyone was so fucking quiet. And I was looking around, I was like, fuck. I was like, people are actually shutting up.
Nice.
Because my issue with going to the movies is like, I always have that one person.
Oh, yeah.
Making noise or talking or whatever. Like, this was the first time I went to a theater and I saw a movie where it was so quiet and it was so like I could actually be into the movie.
Nice.
So maybe this is why I like the movie more than a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I liked it because it made you shut the fuck up. Like, you had to like just be on your toes and just like they had to be quiet and tiptoe around and these creatures were fucking around them. And like I said, John Krasinski is bae as fuck. Like, he's fucking sexy as hell.
He is.
Zaddy.
With Emily Blunt, I think
she's zaddy too.
they are my favorite couple next to Chris Pratt and Anna Faris. But now that they're over, these are my favorite couple now. I know. They're my favorite couple.
Oh, favorite.
I'm glad that they are fucking in a movie. Like, it
He
was
directed
perfect.
this.
He
He
directed this.
directed
He
this.
wrote this. Like,
Yeah.
it was perfect.
I think so too.
I think it was
her acting was amazing.
Her acting was amazing. His acting was amazing. Like I said, for a husband and woman, like a husband and wife actor, to like be in a movie together and do like, okay, this wasn't even like what's another husband and wife, like Geely?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. No, this was fucking perfect. I'm just saying it. I had
my only problem with it was the creature design. I think they belonged in like Stranger Things, Cloverfield.
That's the only thing.
They looked more robotic
than
Alien or something.
Like I said, the creature was more.
Their face would open up and it would go like whoop whoop whoop.
Exactly.
So what?
The creature is more Cloverfield to me, but like as a movie as a whole, and the fact that they used a deaf actress and everything, like it was perfect.
I like that.
Okay, so
favorite 2018 horror.
On the other side of the spectrum,
I was very disappointed by this movie.
Jesus.
For many reasons. One, let's say about the quietness. I felt embarrassed because I was one of those people who wanted to eat my fucking popcorn, drink my soda, and I couldn't because when I did, people would like look at me, and I didn't want to be that person.
Well, how loud do you chew?
Huh? Well, if I'm the only, because nobody else is like, if you lift up your cup, you're like this.
No, not
you know
really.
what I mean? So no, but I'm saying like if everyone's quiet and you're the only person.
Yeah.
You know where the noise is coming from.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to be that person where I was like, you know what? I'm in a 21 and over theater.
I remember he told us for a couple weeks, he's like, I couldn't eat my fucking
because if anybody knows me,
my cheeks hurt.
I'm hungry. I paid money to eat my popcorn and drink my soda. It's not cheap.
Maybe this is why you didn't like the movie as much.
I couldn't eat my fucking popcorn.
The viewing experience was really,
but that's why it made me feel uncomfortable.
I saw it by myself in my house,
so I felt very uncomfortable, and I should have done that. But that was one of the reasons I didn't like it because the whole time I felt
That's hilarious.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. I have anxiety, so I can't stay still.
Oh my god!
And there's sometimes where I feel like if my shoulder hurts, I'm gonna constantly keep moving my shoulder. If I have to stretch my legs, I have to constantly stretch my legs because I get nerves and I get shaky. So one of the things to help me calm myself is if I eat popcorn because I'm moving, I'm active, or if I'm drinking my soda. So if I can't do that, I feel very claustrophobic and I get very uncomfortable and then my anxiety comes out.
Totally get that.
So I'm just like, okay, this movie. Then so when shit I didn't like made me even more angry.
I'm like that, but with my mouth. I need something in my mouth. That's why.
No,
not like that. That's why.
I bet you do.
I'm either drinking or or smoking.
You need something.
Yeah, I need. I'm gonna have an oral fixation.
It's a habit.
It's an oral fixation.
I bet it is.
Yes, I need a dig.
I don't know, but like I said, that's a kind of a con to the movie because it's just like it makes you shut up, so you can't.
For better or worse, that's
like I said. I feel like the experience for this movie is better at home.
Yeah.
So a theater wise, maybe not.
Your theater experience was awesome. So that's
that's my personality. I like a quiet theater.
I do too.
I'm the type of
for those kinds of movie too.
Yeah,
because I'm the type of person that I will go to a movie at 10 in the morning, so I can avoid people.
So tell me this: if you go see a funny movie or something, you don't like when people laugh at the same time you laugh.
I do.
Okay,
I do.
So like
it makes
if it's a movie, if it's a movie I really care about and I want to like pay attention and do that, I will be there at like 8, 9 in the morning.
My favorite cinematic experience when I saw Scream 3 and I saw it twice in the theater. Both times were the best cinematic experience I've ever had. The crowd was screaming at the same time. They were laughing at the same time. They were booing at the same time. It was literally it was amazing.
This is why I like going to screenings because everyone knows what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah,
so we all laugh. We all
think
scream.
It's specific.
We all clap. It's like we relate.
Yeah,
it's a specific screening because it's like the best, hands down the best cinematic experience I've ever had was for Evil Dead when it came out, and it was I went to see the remake. It was at ArcLight. It was a 21 plus showing, and it was nothing but fans.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
So, but I've had similar experiences where it was like certain people. So, like, say for example, I forgot what MCU movie I saw, but it was a great experience because it was nothing but geeks and fanboys. And so we were all laughing at the same thing. So it just depends on the experience. For this movie, I think if you're an introvert like me, at home.
Yeah.
You know, I had the random experience of just in a quiet theater. Like I said, I was at a theater. It was a 2:00 showing, nothing but old people, and you know, it was in Simi Valley, so nothing but conservative people that don't fucking talk and shit. So I had a great experience. But like I said, for this was my favorite, not only just for the quietness and how it made you feel, but it was engaging. It was it was a new story to me. I never, you know, it was like I said, John from the fucking dude from The Office. Come on,
it's not an original. It's not original.
We've
been there and done
it's
that.
Not. I mean, no, it is original, but I'm just saying it's not like.
I don't think it's original. I think I've seen this kind of movies before.
The issues I had with this is that okay. They talk about the waterfall where they could speak freely. Why don't they just move there? Literally, why don't you just fucking move there?
There's no living conditions.
It's a fucking small
There's
little
no
space.
living conditions
No,
there.
but I'm saying like they said like in the area, like around there. They're like, okay, so if that's a hiding spot, like let's live nearby it. And if
but they had a fucking house. Like I'm not.
They have 2 kids and one on the way.
I'll be quiet. Like
that's another thing. I didn't like that they were having another kid. Like really?
I don't think they can control that, Eddie.
Yes, they can.
There's no condoms anymore. You still get the urge to fuck.
And, would you pull out? Huh? I would not pull out Emily Blunt.
No, but you know what?
Excuse me. No. Don't be stupid. The pull-out method does not work. You still get pregnant from that. You know that, right?
Regardless, though,
would you pull out?
Would you pull out Emily Blunt?
You dumbass.
Would you pull out at Mary Poppins?
No,
hell no, you wouldn't.
I wish I pulled out of the movie. Oh, it's terrible.
Anyways, let's just okay.
Okay, well, I was just saying, like, you know, in the beginning they showed them stealing medication stuff. That could have been something they stole. I need a plan B. I need to steal something.
You know though they have expiration date, right? You know that.
But they don't say that. Hey, there's expiration date or something.
No, but we know. They don't say it, but we know. We live in the real world.
But at the same time, I was like, if it's the apocalypse, like, you know, damn well.
But you're gonna get some fucking.
No, you're gonna get some fucking. A kid is loud. Okay.
They cannot control it, Eddie. Get that out of your brain. They got pregnant by mistake, like people now do.
Okay, then why not get soundproof the rooms?
They did. They had that bottom room, but they were close enough for them to hear them. Now, at the end, the aliens were like really close enough to hear them, but they had the whole proof.
The rest of it.
Oh my God! How can you soundproof a room? Do you know how to do that?
If there's no one else there, I would have learned how.
I think they tried. They had that bunker in the bottom. That's what they tried to do. If it didn't work, it didn't work. But I mean, it's not that easy to soundproof a fucking room.
Well, like that. Well, fine, whatever. And then the nail on the floor. Come on.
That was. Oh, that was on purpose? They meant to step on that shit so they can scream.
Well, she tugged. If you're on the stairs and you had to tug something, wouldn't you expect it? Like, hey, maybe it's something like broken or something sticking out. Like, common sense.
Okay, that's too much.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Does your brain go straight to that? Yes, because you're watching the movie. Does her brain go straight to that? No.
I was annoyed during this movie. I wanted to eat my fucking popcorn.
You are thinking too... logistically.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He was mad because he couldn't eat his popcorn.
Yeah, he was.
That's what it was. Because
he was hangry.
Because I was, and because I had to focus on the anger, on the dumb shit, it bothered me even more. That's why I'm saying. I'm not saying this movie's horrible. I'm not saying it. I did like it. Yeah. But I'm saying I was a little disappointed when I saw it.
And I'm just saying that your reasons are stupid.
That's fine. And everyone could agree. That's totally fine. Yeah.
But come on, you can't expect this. Oh, they should have soundproofed it. They should have gone to a studio somewhere where they can't hear anything.
But I'm like, okay, like I just thought like they should either soundproof it or not have a kid, have a backup, not even plan it. Like,
not have a kid like it was planned.
Well, their kid died. I felt like a replacement.
Shit. Anyway,
it was a replacement.
I want to end this because we've gone on for too long. Give me quick top 3.
I know Hellfest is one of my favorites. I loved Annihilation. And fuck. I don't know what. Oh my God, I don't know what else.
Meg.
No, I don't like the Meg. Fuck, I don't know.
I would say
Cloverfield Paradox. No, I'm just kidding.
I love Cloverfield Paradox.
That was okay.
Overlord. What was the other ones that we did? Overlord, First Purge.
Oh, Strangers 2.
So, Overlord, First Purge, and A Quiet Place.
Okay, I'm gonna say Annihilation, Hereditary, and Bird Box.
Good.
All right. With that, we conclude this episode of
Boys, Booze, and Blood!
So continue next year even.
What?
What?
Next year, just next movies we gotta cover.
We're gonna have more events coming up.
Yes.
We're gonna do more episodes, so tune in.
Follow us on Boys Booze and Blood and keep up with our fucking news, okay? Bye.
Bye.
Oh, shit.